Hello guys, it's Exquisitus, FTB Unhinged mod pack. Let's play episode 10. Sorry it's been a little while since I've done an episode. This is actually going to be the last one for a little while, and I'll explain that in a second. A lot has happened once again since episode 9. We'll take a look here. I turned off all my sugarcane farms. They're still here, but I'm not using them anymore. I don't use sugarcane anymore. I still have my rubber farm, and that's the only farm that's still the same. I still have my chicken farm. I still have the old school sugarcane farm just because I like it and it doesn't cost anything. What I've done is I did some tree breeding with my brother, and we decided that this blue Maho sapling is the ultimate sapling for biomass. So this is a multi-block tree. You can see one right here. They're pretty tall. It's 3 by 3, and they're pretty tall because we bred it until we had one that was very tall and had good traits and everything. Now this tree drops the saplings, of course. It gives you the wood, but it also gives you apples, and a lot of them. So I turned my cactus farm and I turned my oak farm into that, and then I turned one of my largest sugarcane farms into this, because you can see it only grows a couple of them at a time because they're so huge. You see they're not actually working right now, and that's because I'm out of fertilizer at the moment, but it's not the end of the world. Now let's go look at some of the changes to the base. You'll notice I had some shit here, and some of my creeper heads are gone. My nether portal looks missing in a different spot. I had a creeper get in here and blow up right in this room. Kind of sucked. That's still the same. Probably the only thing you're going to see is the same. Over here in this room, I added another induction furnace. You can see I'm burning Maho wood and producing charcoal with that. Added a macerator, just in case I need to macerate anything. That was going to my brother. I had like 200,000 spare sugarcane, and I was giving it to him so he could run it through his recyclers to make scrap. This I was using to go to a filler. I'll show you that here in a minute. This machine here I have set up. Let's see if I can figure out what that thing's called. That machine is called an electric crafting table. Takes 32 EU a tick. The reason I built it is because it's the only way I have found to automate the production of shapeless crafted items that just use a crafting table and maintain a level of something. So I want 320 cells in my system at all times, so I put a level emitter on it, and it works great. So anytime I get less than that, it makes the 10 plates right here and imports or exports them. And you put the pattern in here and it makes cells, and it goes back into my 80 system. Kind of like it. got plenty of charcoal, plenty of apples yet. I added another drive full of 64K storages, and my ME system's starting to cost quite a bit. In here, just for shits and grins, I added back in enough magmatic engines to run a second quarry at 100%, leaving my base running solely on my steam power. In here, I don't believe anything changed right here in this room. Now you're going to start to see the real differences in the base. Still have that electrolyzer. I built a second one. I had a bunch of pyrite and other things I wanted to auto go through, and bauxite. So I just set it up to auto export whatever I wanted into here, and it would get rid of all of them. And still have my blast furnace. Still have my sawmill. What's this machine? That is a distillery tower. I actually have this shut off right now because I'm completely full on ethanol at the moment. I need to automate it, but I haven't yet. Anyway, here's my biomass tank. It's filling up nicely. Here's the ethanol tank. It's the biggest steel tank you can make. It's 20,736,000 ethanol. Completely full. Biomass filling up. Got rid of the bioreactor. To make this thing work, this distillery tower, basically you pump your biomass into a transposer. It sends out cells of biomass. Once it hits 16, this gate pumps them out. Right here in the diamond pipe, the empty cells go straight back into the system. And coming up here, it pumps the cells into this transposer, which dumps it straight into the tank, and then the empty cells go back into the system. I've got 4 fermenters here. They're all fed with apple juice, and they're all fed with mulch. Oh, what a failure. Let me fix that real quick. I apologize. It was never intended to be shut down. This is all my temporary base still, and I am getting ready to relocate, which is why, where am I going? That's why I mentioned it'll be my last episode for a little while, because it's going to be very painstaking to start moving everything into the new location. There we go. Now it should be dumping all this out. There it goes. Alright, so anyway, that's what I got going on in there. I've got 4 fermenters fed with mulch and fruit juice. I have 2 more fermenters fermenter instead of fruit juice mulch. Under the floor right here, I have a squeezer and another squeezer under the floor right here. That's making my mulch and my fruit juice. I'm just using the apples from those trees. So by using mulch and fruit juice and a distillation tower and the blue maho tree, I'm producing mad amounts of fuel. To be honest with you, I add another couple boilers here in the near future. So into the power plant room, looks a little different. I still have all these engines feeding quarries. I still have 2 boilers. What I did do though is I added one more engine on this wall, or on this deal, so I'm maxing out its production to the extreme. One more engine and it can't support it. I tested it. On this one, I added 2 more engines, and it still has plenty of steam to go, so I may actually add some more. There's my tesseract, sending it back from my base. That's feeding the whole base. The engines on that base and this base is the only MJ going to my actual base. Still have my turbine. Pretty much need a new rotor anytime. I already have one built for it. I still have the skeleton spawner going, but I haven't been running the magic energy converter because I haven't automated that yet. So this is all still down here. Looks like somebody helped themselves to a bunch of the magic items to put on it. Somebody did. That's okay. I haven't been using it, so I don't really care. Anyway, we used a bunch of essence the other day making gunpowder, spawning creepers at my brother's place. Okay. The only other thing I did here in my base is this here. Just takes me straight to my brother's. That way I didn't have to go through the nether portal because I'm lazy. Looks like I'm starving to death. Okay, we'll take care of that. Now I'll show you where my new base is going to go. And don't fret, it ain't far. Actually, they're going to charge my armor here. I did throw in an efficiency upgrade in this thing. I don't really know if it did anything, to be honest with you. But it couldn't hurt, right? Okay, I'll go show you the new base location. It's actually going to be right where it is, except going from about 4 layers above bedrock all the way to the surface, 64 by 64. That way I have plenty of room to make it look good, clean, and nice. Here you can see what I did. I ran a quarry starting from the lowest level of an item that was currently in my base, which was basically right here. And then I added 2 levels. I'm going to have to fill in all these walls, obviously. Once it got to bedrock, I put a filler down, and with that filler I was able to level the bedrock back out, because the bedrock has the little pillars everywhere. And I went about 4 layers up when I started it, and I fed it with cobblestone. Looks like diamond right there. And made me a nice floor. So I'm looking forward to start moving my base here. And stay tuned for all that. I'm pretty excited to move the base. And there'll be videos to come. Anyway, this is Exquisitus. Hope you enjoyed it. But for now, I'm signing out. But I'll probably do some videos on the some of the moving, but not just boring parts, but maybe showing some of my new design and everything. Anyway, I hope you liked it. Talk to you later.